what I think, is this girl dinner thing underneath. Something that could be going on is your nervous system is trying to reclaim power in the one place that it still feels possible, which is your plate, right? It's your eating, it's what you put in your body, it's your food. And it's not just the food, like I said, it's how you choose to eat. But here's the thing, that defiance, like that, like subconscious or even like, yeah, like that subconscious rebellion, it can feel liberating in the moment, but it rarely leaves you feeling truly satisfied. Right? It rarely leaves you feeling truly satisfied. Because the irony of the whole thing is it's still tethered to the very system you're trying to reject. Right? It's not really freedom. It's just the other side of the same coin. Right? It's just the kind of, it's moving to the other extreme. Right? It's not performing, but now it's like, it's reactive. And so when we talk about girl dinner, we're not just talking about, random cute nibbles and snacks on a plate. We're talking about the emotional residue of a life that's been lived performing, people pleasing, trying to be palatable for everyone, trying to make everything the most palatable. And this is a quiet rebellion that happens when even for one night you just say, I'm done, and you create this girl dinner with a smile. And, once in a while, right? Like this can be something, but if this is this can be like a cute thing, but if it's a regular thing, which is what, Cassie, when she brought this to me, was telling me that this is like a regular thing that's happening, it's not good, right? Because real healing comes not from reacting, and I believe this to be a bit of a reaction. It comes from reclaiming food, reclaiming your dynamic with eating as more than a battleground, right? More than something that you have to kind of subconsciously use as a protest, right? By keeping it super small, super like convenient. Right? It comes from when you can say, I want to feed myself something high nutritional value, and I want to make the effort, not because like I've earned it or it's part of my identity that I have to do, or it's part of a rule that I follow, but because like I deserve to be nourished, and that time that I take to create that for myself is worth it. Is worth it. And I'm not saying it has to be every day, right? But like more often than not, right? Like at least 80% of the time. All right. So that's one thing. Another thing that I feel like is underneath this girl dinner thing is that the nervous system is looking for something fast and tangible to interrupt the overwhelm of life. And that's why girl dinner often becomes like not a meal, but a strategy for that, right? A nervous system patch. Right. And because if you think about what the foods of the girl dinner are, they're normally foods with strong sensory impact, like salty, crunchy, spicy, tangy. And oftentimes these are foods that if we struggle with emotional eating in some capacity, start to think we're addicted to. But you're not addicted to the foods. Your body is just reaching for something that it can garner a feeling from, a sense from. Okay, it's something that it can feel like it can hold something, and it doesn't have to require a decision, more effort. But unfortunately, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work because what this girl dinner really is a soothing mechanism. It's a soothing mechanism. But true soothing reconnects you to yourself, right? It grounds you. And that's something that is really important to recognize, right? It grounds you. It typically gives you, when you finish a soothing activity, you feel more nourished, you feel more complete,